Hey guys, I found my microphone, my new microphone, so just figured I'd test it out with a video, and that'll be with my usual way of color separating, going through layers. This time it's a little bit different. I'm not using a gray layer, which is safer. This way isn't quite as safe, but it's very quick. So, you know, what I've done here is for previous reasons that don't really have to do with separating of his shoes. I went ahead and I chopped Hugo up into different layers, each color group, or rather each group of shared colors has become its own layer. And then I went ahead and I duplicated his his skin layer, skin shoe layer, whatever happens to be those tan shades, and I've hue shifted it to green. So now all I do is hit the eraser, make sure we got like a good sized brush here, and just erase. Yeah, and anything that's kind of in a row, I'll just hold down Shift and just click. It'll take it in a full line. In some cases, because of the way I've laid out my sprite sheet, I can just drag this thing all across in one straight line and just take them all out, in one swoop. So, and what that's doing is really I'm just erasing these from the top layer. Erase, erase, erase. And by doing so, it's revealing the bottom layer. So it's giving us kind of like our finished look. Before we go ahead and just kind of right click and merge, if we decide to merge. Whatever else we can do is we hit all of our layers once we're done so they're all showing through, and we just create a new from visible and close the rest. After that, we export our sprite sheet. It gets chopped up, it gets reloaded into an SFF, well, rather compiled, right? And there's a few more steps involved. I've got to go ahead and like resort and add the new colors to our palette, but I mean, I've gotten much better at that, so that really doesn't take too long. And then we can just we just dump it out and it's ready for use. But in the meantime, still got to finish these shoes and then maybe move on to something else, although I think this will probably be it. Well, not it, but I mean, I'll do the shoes and then I'll probably separate his teeth and his mouth from his gauntlets, because I've already separated his belt, here it is, from his gauntlets. And I found, well, separating this layered sheet that just one color from his hair is shared on a few pixels of his gauntlet. But that'll be easy to isolate. I might even be able to do it mostly automatically. I don't want to say semi-automatically because it's not going to be quite just like mostly, because it's literally 1 or 2 pixels at the corner of his gauntlet. But it's going, going. I've already done a few rows here. So what do I need here? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, and I'm done. Started this about, I want to say about a half an hour ago, yeah, because it's barely 2. Oh, I need this row, 8 rows. It's all good. Definitely I'll be done by today. So, alright, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for clicking. I'm off.